Ladies and gentlemen, it is a sad day. Today we remember very special man. A man by the name of Byakuya. He was slaughtered in cold blood. In a time where he couldn't even see, he was blind. His last moments were in the dark, where he shall forever remain. His life had a great future. He escaped from the corrupt, evil grasp of a bear named Monokuma, where he landed right back into and died. And even worse, that somebody who killed Byakuya is of 14 people that I know, and we have to kill one of them. Somebody had the gall to kill Byakuya. He was a great man. Forever remembered. Gone but not forgotten. And today, I will gladly strike down the man or woman who did it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today is our first class trial for Danganronpa 2. Okay, I have been waiting a whole 5 days for this day, and I cannot wait. I am so hyped right now. Oh my god, dude. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Hold on, let me close Discord real quick. Dude, my mind has been racing because I have so many ideas and theories about what is even going on right now. And Bug has been implying a few things without explicitly saying what it is, so I'm still super confused, but God. I don't know what to make of it. The entire thing just doesn't seem real. It can't be real. The beginning of the game didn't look real. It was like he entered some weird virtual world. Like the Matrix. This is the Matrix. Okay? But at the same time, everything else contradicts that. But it's so abstract, and I can't decide what is even going on right now. Why is Byakuya here, dude? Well, no longer. Rest in peace. R.I.P. But this doesn't add up. It shouldn't be happening right now. Whatever. Let's just start the game. Danganronpa. Oh yeah, we saved right at the beginning of the class trial. Yeah, okay. All right, are we ready? There's no stopping now. Oh, oh God. What was her name? Like Minomi? She's just there. Okay. Yep. She's hanging around. Okay. Anyways, are we ready? No breaks. We're going head on. We're finishing this trial tonight, unless they're longer in Danganronpa 2, but I don't really think so.
During the class trial,
especially the first trial.
Present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
I was so hoping it was Byakuya and you on the title screen. Yeah, I relate to that.
Besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh?
Dude, you better watch your mouth, dude. You're gonna be next. It better not be you. I will have no hesitation in sending you to the punishment zone, dude.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and
Huh? What does that mean?
Oh crap, I accidentally skipped. What did you say? You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me. Okay, we'll see, buddy. We'll see.
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the
Thank you,
most pressing
Nikita.
issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our mind? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm playing as a whole new protagonist, so there's gonna be like a lot of different voice lines. Class trial has finally started. From this point on, I'll provide some simple tutorials. Can I skip? I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. Okay. Wow. At least it's polite about it. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Why was Byakuya's body
Oh, wow, that math sensitivity.
in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the duck.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No. Wait. Crap.
Oh, why? Obviously, by hiding it, they tried to delay its discovery like a dog burying a bone.
Why was Byakuya
So instead of showing each individual sentence that's said as blocks, it's showing this like start to finish line right here.
No,
That's
that's
new.
wrong. No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
I completely I completely forgot we were playing as Adachi. That caught me off. That caught me so off guard. Oh, okay, let's try to continue.
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
So,
Funny! It is so funny that we're playing as Adachi trying to prove murders wrong. We are the investigators of other people's murders, and we just so happen to be the innocent ones this time. It just so happens that we are still investigators, just like Adachi. Isn't that just funny? This is so weird. I can't get used to it.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Yeah.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then,
No, not
shortly
reasons unknown.
thereafter,
We know why you did it.
found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
I'm so glad Akane doesn't see the worst in people.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
No, dude, he was an angel.
Maybe he panicked during the
Literally.
blackout and dove under
No.
the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
What are we trying to prove? Why is it blocking out the text? Display problems? Oh, cool! There's a button for it now! Okay. It's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... the murder threat? I mean, that's the only one that makes sense, but I'm assuming the game wants me to point out the, box of weapons. Knows he's confiscating. No? Oh.
Crap!
No? Am I wrong? Okay, so is it the note? No? What the heck is it? Also, I have a lot more health. I'm assuming that means it's not going to be refilled during the trial, which makes me kind of concerned. Alright, what was he doing, dude? I don't know. I can't believe we're on the first class trial and I can't figure out what it's asking me. Connected to what Byakuya was doing during... Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Oh crap, I forgot I have a time limit. I'm gonna just start guessing now. Also, we have 4 viewers. I don't know who the 4th guy is. Party dishes? Did I seriously just run out of time?
Crap!
Okay. I guess I'll just start guessing now, because I actually can't figure out what it's trying to ask me. I can only think of 2 things. What was he doing during the party? He was confiscating stuff, and then we went around trying to get the... But I can't think of... The only reason I can think of why he hid under the table is because he knew there was going to be a murder. So once the power went out, he was like, oh crap, I don't want to die, so he hid under the table. I don't know. But then, if he was killed while under the table, then how did the murderer know that he was there? Well, there's night vision goggles. But our original theory was that he was like hiding under the floorboard, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know. The game is being surprisingly forgiving, but I'm assuming it's definitely not going to be the case really soon. I don't know what do you want from me? I'm just guessing now. Okay, you know what? Let's get our first game over. Let's just see what happens if you get a game over, shall we? Because clearly, yeah. Okay, let's actually read some of the truth bullets here. Like, am I being stupid right now? I have to be being stupid right now because I can't figure out. Oh, that's cool. The atmosphere changes based on how much health I have. I don't know why the fire door is a truth bullet, but I'm assuming the game is trying to hint at something here. I did the case. Embarrassing pose? I don't know.
Crap.
I'm just throwing stuff at the game now. I can't. This is the worst I've ever done. This is the worst I've ever done at a class trial before. This is absolutely the worst. I've never had this happen. This is embarrassing.
Crap.
Why was he under the floorboard? I don't know. If it's not the murder threat, then what could it be? Am I gonna have to pull a walkthrough just to solve the first question that's ever been asked in the first class trial? This is stupid. I can't believe this. I'm just gonna throw whatever at it.
Crap.
Give me a game over. Show me what a game over looks like. Just give me a game over.
Crap.
This makes no sense. Did I accidentally not do the case or the note? Alright, well, we get to see what a game over looks like. Let's never see it again. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, they made a punishment for the game over?
This is my...
No, that's wrong! I won't give up! And then it just magically refills all of my health. Yep. And now we're good.
I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Try to remember what the body looked. Though there was.
So that's why. Too bad you're so.
Okay.
But if the
Okay,
killer
what does it
didn't
say?
move the body,
Why was it under the
Byakuya was
table?
Probably killed.
Under the table.
You
Yes.
think he was killed under the table?
So
Yes.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons.
Yeah. Reasons
Then,
unknown.
Shortly thereafter.
That does make sense.
Why did he go under the
Obviously,
table?
He was hiding so he could.
The hell he was? You. Maybe he panicked
Panics.
during the blackout and don't.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went.
The reason why is probably.
Yeah. No, not a single clue. We have done every single one. No, crap, that was an accident. That was the correct one? That was the correct one?
Something to do with the knife we found under the table.
The knife was the murder weapon. What would the knife have to do with the... What? Oh, is it gonna turn around and say, like, he was under the table to hide from a murderer when I was hinting at the same exact thing by giving you the note? Video game? Video game, what are you doing to me, dude?
knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams?
I'm the murder weapon.
Byakuya
Yeah.
probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
What?
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items.
Wait, say that again? Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. What? What? Why would there be a knife there? Two, how did he notice? And why didn't he grab it earlier? Like, it was dark. What? What are you getting at, game? How did you ever get to that conclusion? What are you on about right now? He was gathering most dangerous stuff. Yeah, but if you, okay, for him to notice a knife, right? To be under a table, you would have to be, you know, light in the room. So you would probably grab it when you first see it. But then, like, it's dark, and so he, like, what motivated him to hide under the table in the first? This doesn't make sense. What? That doesn't even make sense at all.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
That's not possible?
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Here we go, Pico.
This is almost like a real trial.
It is a real trial. Except it's kids. Yeah, weak spots. Oh, by the way, I should probably ask you. Actually, you know, wait, no. I'll ask Beth, because Bug, we're in this together. Beth, look. Are there multiple endings to this
I'm
game?
sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Handhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found.
See, I
under the
assume the
table.
murderer
He
used
could have
that.
seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What? That can happen? What? This can happen?
That's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Oh, calling it now. Calling it now. It's either the photographer or like the mechanic dude. But I could be completely wrong. That's sort of just a blind guess. It's probably not gonna mean anything if I end up being right, anyways. Were you surprised by Mihiru's sudden argument? Yes, I was. I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown? Oh! Actual new stuff! In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the WASD keys. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Excuse me? What is this, Fruit Ninja? Based on this, you can skew the debate's mood. Huh? None of your words are making sense until I see this. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You'll lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. When a mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it'll skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots. What? It keeps going! This whole long tutorial doesn't make sense. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade. What? Huh? What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears there has been a delay. What? Good luck, have fun. I didn't understand any of that. Excuse me? Oh, okay.
If you just use...
Okay. Game, just slow down, okay? Please explain everything you just said. Okay, slash in the direction that you press. Okay. Overturn. Right mouse button. Right forward argument. No, fast forward argument. Fire truth blade. Okay. So I need to know right mouse button. I don't know what overturn does. WASD and fire. Alright. Right, left, WASD.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Alright, so what do I do here?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
No?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. Damn it! If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Well, okay. I think I'm sort of on. Okay, do I have to, like, attack us? Okay. What the heck? Okay, let's figure out what the heck right click does.
If you just. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Failed? What? Just a little bit more, I can draw something out next time. I'm so confused. I don't know how to play this. I wish there was a better way for me to understand how to play this mode. Okay.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Okay.
Where's
Advance.
your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's what happened.
No,
So those
crap.
goggles were planned in advance.
No! Crap, that was an accident
The
again.
killer brought them to the crime scene.
Killer brought them? No, but that wouldn't. No, that's not possible.
Because if they used night vision goggles,
No, crap. Accident
then they
again.
could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In
No,
reality,
that was an accident
that's
again.
what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut
Okay.
through those words.
Okay, so I think I've comprehended this complex game mode now. It's like a weird, like the traditional truth bullet argument. It's like a hybrid of it.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
All that to explain like a basic, yeah, how basic argument that's not possible.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo!
Sorry for the super boring and painful,
Such clever
experience that was watching me play that mode. But it was real entertaining.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main.
What does this have to do with anything?
You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. The duct tape. Oh, that's right. The duct tape. It makes sense. The duct tape was hidden there. No. Oh crap! I didn't know I had a time limit.
I see.
Oh, that makes sense.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
And it had glow. Oh, it was glow in the dark tape too, so they could know where it was.
That's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the...
He put it there.
But why was Byakuya?
I know why he was being so paranoid.
But he had night vision.
That's true. He went above...
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Finally, I get to pull out the note. Okay, I'm happy now.
I can prove it with this. Everyone.
Here's hoping you get better at
Look
this.
at this.
That was like torture. Yeah, I know.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Oh, that's sure.
Doesn't matter
Yeah.
who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place. He tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
See. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was Zendu.
Screw that noise. Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Good point.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of
Well,
mark,
glow in the dark
it would have
tape.
been difficult to see it in that darkness.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
No, dude, you can't just ignore technicality like that. Blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. Blue-colored? Blue-colored? Argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. What? When shooting agree spots at truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains a lie or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. Huh. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Huh. That's an interesting twist. Alright, hold on. Let me... Okay, let me review the truth bullets here. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, I guess it was... The kitchen was powered by electricity. When Chiaki was standing guard outside, Fuhiko apparently came to the old building and walked away. Well, if he walked away, that doesn't mean... Could he have still gotten under the building and, like, stabbed him? Under the floorboards? I don't know. I don't know what that proves. You're going to search for Byakuya after the blackout Kazuichi headed straight to the office. He didn't notice anyone there, including Pico. Then Pico was gone. Where would Pico have gone?
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Oh wait, crap, I read the wrong one. Kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered. What if that was Pico?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah. See, I know what I'm doing.
No, I think Pekka was telling the truth.
Pecco. Okay.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way she'd admit you.
How he said it. I was preparing for it.
Weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
I haven't laughed that hard at this game ever before.
How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right
Oh my god, dude. Shut up.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of... Because of that, I was...
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark?
Oh my god, dude. Shut up.
Stop it.
Thank you. Stop it.
But still, your stomach pain.
You just got told by
Is
a
that really
Dachi. That
just a
says something.
coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into...
Huh? Was it really just a coincidence?
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean...
I can't imagine the hamster dude doing a murder. He doesn't seem like the guy.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Did...
Tiro poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Pika were the only ones who ate them. Okay. Akane had no issues.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office.
Just a little bit from...
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the...
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
I don't know.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating it.
Now that you mention...
Wait a minute. Why am I trying to prove another point when what I just said was the point?
Just a little bit from the...
There might have been some laxatives.
Like, I immediately just believed the game
No,
that
that's wrong.
it was laxatives.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food.
I doubt myself so much that I just go along with the flow of the game instead of actually listening to myself. Wow. Then again, can you blame me? At the first trial, apparently, like, the knife was the evidence I needed to use. When I have no clue, I still have no clue how they came to that conclusion. That seems a little iffy in terms of, like, story. I don't know how they came to that conclusion at all.
If the food had
Oh crap, accidentally skipped. Pekka was the only one who ate the food. Connie ate some of it. Yeah, okay.
I feel totally fine.
I need to listen to myself more.
Dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Oh my god.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
She has such a soft voice.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Oh, shut up.
Trashy skank?
Alright, it's probably gonna be the irons, isn't it? Yep, irons.
Who tripped the breaker? And if you can't answer that, did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Ah. Nope. Crap. I jumped.
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a
Maybe they used a remote.
Probably.
It does not have to be. They may have tampered with. Or maybe they caused a power surge.
There you go. Duh, I can't believe I did that. I jumped the gun. No pun intended.
Mayu said the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage...
Alright, let's think about this. Let's think about this, okay? Isn't there like a map somebody drew? Didn't Byakuya draw a map? Do we not have that as a truth bullet? I wish we could go look at the map, because I feel like if we looked at the map, we could probably figure this out on our own. Right here, right now. I guarantee you. We might be able to figure this out.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool! Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
How? Wait, why are we arguing about this now? Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta get good at this now. Okay, what is he gonna throw at me? Here we go again. Look. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna. Oh crap, wrong button. Here's what I'm confused about, right? Okay, when there's slashing and then there's overturning, and I don't really know what overturning does. Cause those, like, the overturning is just slashing still, but it does like the entire screen at a diagonal angle. So I don't really know the purpose of it.
Then for the killer to turn the irons on.
Crap.
You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect. If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons, then the killer had to go to the
Oh crap, what did he say? Wait, what?
Damn it!
If the irons
I pressed the wrong button.
Then for the killer to turn the irons off, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Exactly, they could have done it before.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
That shouldn't be the only reason. It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before them and turn on the irons.
Crap.
Damn it!
It's hard to multitask this because I'm still trying to comprehend this mode.
Then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the store? Then that means everyone who is in the blackout.
Can I just spam this button? Oh no, I see. I have limited slashes. Okay, I
No,
see.
just because people were in the dining hall.
Oh,
doesn't mean
okay.
they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting better at this. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. I'm starting to understand it more.
One reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
Timers for both
He
air
was so
conditioners
aggressive
were set to
saying
11:30
air conditioners.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance. And so once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I d- Shut up!
You guys, I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat.
I just had an idea. What if we like try to like bait the killer into like slipping? Like, what if we just insult the killer for 30 minutes straight? We just roast him non-stop. Yeah, Nagito is Kyoko.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In
Yeah,
the
he's
end,
definitely got that
hope
that
always
Kyoko.
wins. That's what I believe.
I'm starting to think like this is like Kyoko in like just a super elaborate disguise.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred.
Dude, he's so
Question
confident.
is,
He's
who
calm.
caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioning.
Oh, he's getting confident.
Setting up the irons
Look at
in the
him.
storage room.
Look
could
at
have
him
been done
go.
Before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
What? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others? No. Nagito, what are you talking about?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
And let the killer get away?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with
Yeah, I agree.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
What are you on about right now?
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Do you want to kill us?
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Oh, okay. That's what's going on here. He's cracking.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Who cares? There are no clues that leads to kill anyway. Not a single one.
Wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to...
I'm so confused. I gotta... What? Okay. Okay. What is going on with Nagita right now?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
The Yakuza dude.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that?
No, not that. I mean before that.
How the killer got close to that table? If they had to obtain the knife by relying on it. Ooh. Okay, I just got an idea. What if... Okay, so what if those two photos that were taken by the photographer, it had, like, everybody in a photo, but maybe somebody is missing in the second photo, because maybe they're, like, hid under the table? I don't know. And then, like... Or maybe they weren't even in the room, and then, like... When the blackout happens, they just so happen to be in the conversation suddenly. Can we even view those photos? Or do we have to go, like, to the title screen and, like, buy them? I don't even know if I even have enough coins for that. It's not gonna let me view the photos, is it? No, it's not. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out when this is gonna come into play.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's...
Actually, you know what? Let's just out of curiosity, I wonder if we can do that. Oh yeah, let me go. Hey, hold on, guys. I gotta go take care of my Tamagotchi while we do the class trial. Hold on. I wanna... We did this for Junko, so clearly this has use. There's a use to looking back at, like, these photos. Alright, we can probably see it from here, actually. I don't really need to buy it. Alright. We have the leader dude, me, Nagito, Hiyoko, and what's her name? I can't remember these people's names so far. And then Byakuya is over in the corner. What's her name? The nurse lady, the mechanic, Sonia, and the hamster dude. Alright. There's no similarities between who's in which photos. Let's think about this. Okay, there's 16 of us. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, including the photographer lady. Pekka was in the bathroom, so that makes 12. Wait. No, that makes 13. Alright, so then what does that leave? That leaves the chef, what's her name? Chiaki? Who was outside, right? She was okay. She and Minomi were outside. And then there's the mob boss dude who was doing his own thing. And so far, the Yakuza, he's suspicious. But I'm starting to think it's the chef, Teru, however you say his name. Huh. But like there's no similarities between the two photos, so like I can't find any evidence for my theory. So never mind.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Thank you. I want to see this. Okay. Let's think about this. Okay, bathroom. Pekka was there. She wasn't in the office room. Chiaki was outside, apparently, question mark? Question mark for Chiaki? Really? I don't know. I mean, Minomi is the suspect. Yakuza, his position is unknown. Fuihiko. I gotta get used to their names. One of these people, I'm not gonna have to get used to their names because they're gonna be dead, but you know, whatever. Oh, what if it's Nagito? I don't know. Okay. So far, this diagram matches with the photo. Like this diagram matches up, so. Huh. How they were able to move the table in the dark. Move to the table. Kazuichi? Which one is that? Which one's Kazuichi? Is that the photographer? No. Oh no, that was a mechanic. Okay. I'm thinking like that because he was next to the Duralumin case, that maybe he grabbed the night vision goggles? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I can't decide. Select a suspicious spot. Oh, this is just like Ace Attorney.
Here!
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
The killer actually used the weight of the desk lamp? Yeah. No?
Crap!
Tablecloth. What?
Crap!
I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. How could it have helped with the? I'm trying to think. Maybe I shouldn't have started streaming so late because my brain isn't completely functioning right. I can't figure this out. Not the light bulb power cord, right? What? Yeah, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing right now. How could the power cord have helped?
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
No. No. We killing off Funny Fingers Man this early? Oh, look at him, so innocent.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
I don't know, I still find it sort of a stretch that the power cord is the determining factor on who is the murderer. Just because like they used a power cord to find the way to the table. I don't know, I still find something wrong with that.
Which means the only one who
It seems like sort of a stretch.
Table using the power cord was Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
No, it's fine, Beth. You're fine, dude.
I see!
I knew Nagita was suspicious because he was the one cleaning.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, look, that's an important detail, but, like, I feel like there's... It's sort of like... Couldn't have the killer just as easily just been relatively close, but like, far, but not too close to the table, and then just known the general direction of the table, and then walk to the table, and then get under it. Like, it's... I'm assuming that Nagito is the one who did it at this point, but, like, it still seems like a stretch to use that as a detail. I don't know.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
And he was the one who won. Ooh, that's right.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Uh-oh.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind.
Oh my god.
You're the one who killed Byakuya.
Dude, we just killed Kyoko.
Nagito, say something.
Uh-oh. Is that a smile I see? Uh-oh. Oh. And I thought I'm a Dachi. I thought I was the crazy one. Okay. Well, it's Nagito. Okay.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
It's Junko. The Funny Fingers Man killed Byakuya, and I will have no hesitation in killing this dude off. There is no place in my heart for Nagito. I do not care about this man's death.
Huh?
So this is why people go crazy about Nagito. If only I had known.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Dude, we don't need to make a comic or anything. He's just straight up admitting it.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone. Right.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Oh my god, dude.
Just stop it already. Seriously.
I don't know how
what
to
the
react.
hell
I'm
happened to
just
you?
sort of... I'm not like crazily surprised, but I'm still surprised. That was... that was Nagito.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant...
Oh man, dude, this started out as a Dachi, Funny Fingers Man, and Fat Byakuya. We lost the two main characters of 3 in the first class trial. Now I'm just a Dachi. I mean, I guess I'll go hang out with Peko now or Akane, but like, who do I even hang out with now? I can't even do Funny Fingers Man now.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
And we're back to the random placement. Like product
That's
placement.
the hobby you have there.
Brands,
But,
movies,
like,
references.
Now's not really the time to bring it up.
Is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably, well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya.
Or Chiaki.
Nagito
I can hang out with
is able to
Chiaki.
manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate...
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Ultimate lucky student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Well, not so lucky, obviously, because you're about to die.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed... the despair.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, guys. Guys, wait a minute. Why is he going on about despair? There's only one other person I know who went on about despair, and that was Junko. What is going on here?
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this.
Agreed, dude. I can't believe I'm agreeing with you right now.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is not
Oh my god.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but... If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Why do we need to listen to what she has to say? We don't need to.
But simply listening is... However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now...
From this point on, lines of white noise. Okay, yep, I know about this. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. What? Press the start button during these start. I'm on mouse and keyboard, dude.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed. You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one he killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, let's review the truth bullets here. The victim's body was discovered in a dining hall of the old building near Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and the abdominal region, resulting in death. Repeatedly stabbed over between the throat and abdominal? Huh. Well, I guess the region where he was stabbed doesn't really matter. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. The body under the table is face down, as if Byakuya were reaching for something.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
I think it's strange that...
Okay. Ibuki's account? Okay.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it!
Alright, well, okay, let's look at this. Byakuya sustained several puncture wounds to his chest and abdomen. These wounds are inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. Quote Nagito, ow.
He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, Skip.
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
I think the killer was so obvious. He has already
That bastard Nagita, he killed Byakuya with a knife. No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
This class trial isn't over. Okay.
Based on the entry print on Byakuya's 5 millimeters in diameter, that's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Jesus, dude.
Not a whorehouse. Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer.
Okay, are we having a Toko situation here? Did Nagito admit to a murder that he didn't even do just because he... Well, that was more like a Byakuya thing, but he, like, admitted to a murder just for excitement? Does he want to spare? Does he want to die? He wants to spare! Oh! He wants to spare, so he wants everybody to vote for him, and then everybody else dies. Huh. So you're telling me that he didn't do the murder? Because clearly this class trial isn't over, and there's a lot of truth balls we have to go through. Genocide Jack Jr.? Maybe.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
Sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh man. I get to hear Byakuya's sweet voice yet again.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on.
I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
What I'm wondering is, what purpose does the fire door have to this case? If a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Like, I wonder if those close in the case of a blackout. I don't know. I wonder if that's what they're trying to get at. There's a lot of truth bullets we have to go through. Check this out. Like, I don't know.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Hiyoko, you're not one to talk.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here?
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito's.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the
Shut
symbols
up,
of hope.
dude. Alright, as of right now, my prediction is either A, the Yakuza kid, or B, the chef. Class trial suspended? That's new.
Well now.
Here's a question for you. To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. Of course, for those of you who don't know how the killer is, who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue
Well
on.
then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button to continue on B, the Guess the Killer challenge. These are two different control schemes. The controller is not even plugged in. Why is it giving me... It gave me mouse, keyboard, and controller. Guys, what should I do? Should I do it? Can someone... Beth, can you explain what this is? Actually, I'll just look it up. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't do that. Beth, are you still in chat? I really need you to explain what the heck this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Beth, I really need you to explain to me what this is and if I should do it. I can't look up what it is unless I'll, like, risk seeing spoilers. Alright, never mind. I just looked it up. Apparently, even if you guess, nothing happens. Like, even if you're incorrect, nothing will happen. Alright. Alright. But, well, I kind of want to do this, but I don't know what button I'm supposed to do. It says press the B to guess the killer challenge. So, like, I'm assuming the game is broken and thinks that my controller is plugged in. Is there a way to fix this? You know what, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna, like, plug in my controller. Hold on. I actually want to kind of compete with this. I just remembered, I think this wire is broken. I don't know why I'm still using this thing. It is still broken. Alright. Hold on. I can't believe I'm plugging my controller for this stupid challenge. Why is a game even broken like this anyways? Hold on. Sorry for the minor roadblock here. Just gonna... I'm so shocked that there's even a suspension for the class trial. Alright. Oh crap, what did I miss? Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, you're so evil.
Oh, okay. So, I plugged in my controller for absolutely no reason. So, I just wasted 5 minutes. Thank you, Monokuma. I love you. Mwah. I just wasted so much time doing that. I can't believe this has happened. Trial reopen. Okay. Thank you, Monokuma.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed,
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel...
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not...
Because there's no blood on Nagito. Nagito is injured. He doesn't have a knife. He doesn't have any dust on him.
I see. Are you trying to say something like, why does Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Sorry, I'm back.
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splat. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
He stabbed Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you... I guess...
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing...
There's only one person I can imagine it could have been, and that is the Yakuza kid. It can't be Teru because he came in after the blackout and said, "Hey guys, I thought the kitchen was the only place that had a blackout, right?" So at that time, for him to be under the floorboards to stab Byakuya, or no wait, I'm completely wrong. There's no reason. Who's to say that he really was in the kitchen? He could have been under the floorboards, stabbed Byakuya, had the cloth, right? Went back inside. Or no, wait. No, wait. Okay, my assumption is that, like, after Byakuya was killed, they took the tablecloth and brought it back to they brought it to the laundry room, right? But, like, would that have been possible? Because remember, Chiaki was watching the door. What if it's Chiaki? But I don't know. I don't know.
That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? Magic method? Really? It sounds like a riddle.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense moving forward. We should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. Oh, the improved. The goal is to line up the correct letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen. If two different letters clash, you'll take damage. If two of the same letters clash, they will fuse. What? Fuse? You must make two of the same letters clash when you try not to let two different letters mouse and press the right mouse button while it's on top of the letter. It's snatch the letter like a vacuum. It's when you need to catch the letter. You'll catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button, you have a letter you can shoot it where your character is aiming. This is how you release the letter. What's the point of fusing though? God, dude. Okay, I gotta be serious for a moment. It gives you these long tutorials, and then it never repeats it. Does it even? Is there even anywhere where you can access this, like the regulations? Could I do it here? I'm assuming not. No. No, so there's no way to access the tutorial again. So once you read all that, you don't even get to try out the mode with like a tutorial, like a tutorial level or anything like that. You're just like shot right into it, and you don't know what you're doing because none of this tutorial really makes sense. Because I don't even know what the thing mode is. Display the question with a tab key and figure out which keyword answers that question. Instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire a letter, please press the left mouse button when it happens. God, it just keeps going. See, oh crap. Wait, since when was this a thing? I thought it was a system. Okay, never mind. So I guess this is the explanation for the mode. Take back what I said. Okay. When letters of the same color collide, they fuse and become stationary. Oh, okay. So I have to fuse letters and make them actual letter I can use. Catching release letters. Move the cursor over a letter, press the right mouse button to catch it and remove it from the field. If you press the right mouse button while you've caught a letter, it will appear at the reticle location. If you try to catch a fused letter with the right mouse button, it will detonate and be removed from the field. Catch a fused letter using the left mouse button, it will detonate and be sent to the keyword row. Okay, if you press the Q key, you immediately teleport the reticle to a specific spot. This change depends on where the reticle was previously. What do I... Where did the killer stab Byakuya from? The floorboard. Under the floor. I'm assuming that's what it wants you to smell. Okay, yeah, let me speed it up a little bit. Ah, crap. I supposed to expect the letters coming from the side? How am I supposed to prevent that? What, do I just keep these on the screen? Oh, floor, duh. What was I doing? I was trying to spell table. This is hard. Crap, this is hard. Yeah, I gotta master this. No! Didn't mean to do that.
I got it! Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboard?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no... If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death. If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How? I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know. You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboard.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
Did he get one of his hamsters to go get the ring?
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
There's a hole in the storage room? Yep, I thought so.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading
Yeah, I
to
thought
the
so.
underground.
I thought that
lurks
was
beneath a
well,
large
I thought that was the
assortment
case.
of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboard. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they pass through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout,
It obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you are not allowed to use the silencer? You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Okay. If you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. Alright.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like...
And they could have stared at panties out without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Still think a killing game starring all the survivors of the previous game would be interesting.
No,
I gotta disagree with you, because that means
Isn't that
people
right?
have to die. And I don't want any of the previous characters to, like, die.
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. Maybe he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no! Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
And someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to... It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really?
I'm thinking.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Knife found at the crime scene was not included in the kitchen equipment's list. Dangerous equipment that could be a potential weapon was confiscated by Byakuya. Apparently, there's an iron plate for BBQ and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But why would it mention that? Alright, what are my 4 truth bullets? Party dishes, jewel lumen case, murder threat.
A seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Can't be a string. Another pair? Maybe. No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my...
A
What if they
light?
used a light?
How? Ah, crap.
Sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room is like making a seafood...
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a light?
I was wrong?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Uh...
To the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
It didn't mention anything about a flashlight, though.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment.
Portable stove? Could the... See, I was thinking that, but, like, how could a portable stove make that much light? Think about that.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity. And it's also so. The killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole?
Jesus, dude.
You could explain it to me. Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
I love the voice acting, dude. He got like so concerned. He's like, I'm serious. At the end of that sentence, I love that.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me? No,
Sure,
that's
dude.
wrong.
No, dude, that's my line. You don't steal my line.
Will you be able to break through my argument? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi, after all, he was walking near the hallway, right? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said.
I can't figure out what he's trying to say.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway. Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to
Okay, so I was right. I was right, but I used it on the wrong one. Okay.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Am I the Kyoko?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off.
How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey,
Thank you.
It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Who do we think the killer is? All I can think is Teru. That's the only person I can think who did it. But I can't decide.
You're the only one!
He's the only one.
Teru. Could it be you?
What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer?
I like for a quick second he didn't really understand what I said. He didn't hear what I said. He was just combing his hair and it hit him. He was like, wait, what?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Ooh, Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Bug, you get one fat joke pass.
The future of the culinary arts.
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint
Yeah.
that was applied to the knife.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a... I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
Hiyuko did nothing wrong. She's the nicest girl in the entire game. That's a joke, right? Beth, that's a joke, right? Beth, that's actually factually wrong. That is a factual... That is false. That's just a lie. That's an actual lie, Beth. She's not the... No, that is literally factually wrong. Okay? That's not even an opinion thing at that point. You're talking about Hiyoko, who constantly insults, like, everybody else, calls them ugly, says that they can go just, like, die, get, like, hepatitis, or, like, eat drywall, or whatever she said. But, yeah, Sonia and the nurse lady, yeah, both of them are not the nicest people, okay? Yeah, Hiyoko, totally, definitely. That's just a lie, Beth. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself because you think it's the most comfortable for you to admit that the cute little girl is the nicest one there, right? You don't want to admit the ultimate princess or the ultimate nurse are in fact nicer than the little girl, who is probably a murderer. But we don't know that yet. At least I don't. So, yeah, Beth also likes Sayaka. You know what Sayaka did? Hey Beth, do you remember what Sayaka did? You remember when Sayaka tried to kill somebody? Do you remember that? Beth, you just don't like to admit things. Yeah, you can't admit responsibility. You can't admit that you like murderers, Beth.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking at their sweat. So, if you want.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, but you'd be lying if you said they were the nicest people.
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Don't estimate me, Beth.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the...
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right. As long as I have her testimony, the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right. As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
I can't figure out.
Let me ask you again.
Absorb bullets aren't a thing yet, so I can't do that.
Did you go to the
I can't
storage
figure
room
out.
during the blackout?
I can't figure out how I'm
There's
supposed
no
to do
way
this.
I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe
I
it was
can't figure it
recording?
out.
Nope,
I can't
definitely a
figure it
live
out.
voice.
Right. As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room?
There's no way I went to the store. I was somewhere totally.
I definitely heard. It's handsome. Maybe it was recorded. Nope, definitely a.
Right. As long as the fact that I was in the dining hall. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Nice. Nice voice line.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Huh? Why?
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
He went country. He went country.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Iowa.
Oh my god, this is great.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru was in the dining hall during the...
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
I don't want to kill Teru yet. I just want to keep hearing his country accent.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
I'm so in love with this.
He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Oh, you again.
I just need to throw that question at him. What question? What question is he talking about? Whether or not Tiro was in dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just needed to like question him. What can we do to prove whether or not he was actually in the kitchen? What can we do to prove that? What can we do to prove that?
Crap!
Or the dining hall. Car? What? Well, I don't know if his own account is important because it says the gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why it's here. Like that was more important back when we were talking about like how a light source could have been used. I mean, I can try it. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. I know what we can do.
I can prove it with this.
If he was really in there, he would have seen that.
You were in the dining hall when the power came back, and you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Whoa, what? No! Don't make me remember.
It just hit me. Guys, you gotta remember, it's 2 a.m. Okay, my brain is slow down.
No.
Okay.
Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so... How about it? There's no way it would slip from your mind.
Exactly.
Especially not a pervert.
Exactly, especially not him.
Even so, Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
There's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate. He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good. Fine, I got it.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, what a confusing accent.
could have been used. I can't figure it out. 5mm diameter, and at least 50 centimeters long. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Crap. These are so annoying. I think I know. Oh, you know what? I think I know. His hairbrush, maybe? I don't know. No, wait. That's way too absurd. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm jumping to conclusions. Unless, I wish it'd let me see truth bullets, but it's not. Oh, so I can just destroy these. Never mind. Duh. Alright, can someone help me out here? Because I can't figure it out. What could I have used? Small than... I mean, Byakuya confiscated all of the dangerous weapons. Let me think. Like, I wanted to see the kitchen list. I think the kitchen list would be what would save me here. Crap. Didn't Byakuya, like, leave, what's his name? The chef? Like, a few sharp objects for him to, like, still make food? Or, no, or am I wrong? He took all the knives, but what happened to those swords? Like, those super thin spears that he used for the kebabs? You know what I'm talking about, right? What were those called? And did Byakuya take those? I don't think Byakuya took those. I'm not sure. I may look up a walkthrough. I'm gonna do that. Iron skewer. Yeah, that's what it was called. See, I knew I was right. Alright, so that's what I need to do. Oh crap, I ran out of time. Whoops. Wait, what? That's game over? Are you serious? Are you serious? That's game over?
This is my...
Dude, it didn't even give me any of the letters. Alright. Well. Ah, crap. I accidentally destroyed that. Just give me an S. Please give me an S. Just give me... Oh wait, no, a K I meant. Give me a K. Thank you. God. Okay, we're gonna keep that there. Need an E, need an E. No, crap! This is hard. Thank you. The other Hangman's Gambit was so much easier. Okay, R. 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 Thank you. Okay, we're good.
That's it. The weapon must be the...
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya...
So that missing irons?
An iron skewer would match up with the wound.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril? Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us.
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had lied...
Island sirens?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never... Which means... It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be strong. Oh, 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 whoa!
Soul Shields? Surrounded by Soul Shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably be... Soul Shields. What the heck are Soul Shields? Panic Talk Action. PTA. Huh. Okay, this sounds sort of familiar. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. If that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, right side of the screen. These 4 words correspond to WSD. If you press the pound in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words for your final strike. Alright.
What the hell you even saying, you super cutter hit?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit? I guess we had...
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
What am I doing wrong here? Lock on an attack, select final strike, left mouse button, final strike, left mouse button, final strike, alright.
Unforgivable!
Oh, I'm supposed to hold down the, oh, I'm supposed to hold down the button.
Paris Hilton! Ah! Shut up!
Okay, I get it.
Impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Ah! Where would the weapon be? Unforgivable!
That was wrong?
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
The meat on bone? On the... bone? What? No, that was wrong. God. Meat on the bone. God. I am tired.
Paris Hilton!
Though I don't think I was technically wrong.
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden? What are you saying? There's no...
That's clearly impossible.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon... Out of all the dishes you prepared, the meat on the...
What now? I'm using my right.
There's no way that exists. We need to confirm this now!
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece...
All right. Monokuma or Monami?
1 minute. Check.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Monokuma is gone.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm already eating it.
thanks, Monokuma.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yep.
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire...
This is
My. Look what came out.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like...
The sword of destruction.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a...
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I got it. You all set me up.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you.
Hey, Nagito, he said, you're all nothing but... You don't need to translate anymore. I guess we need to settle this. To do that, you need to go...
Comic book time, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Alright. There's a certain trick. If you move the reticle into the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. Alright. Oh wow, so it just tells me right there. How do I transition to the other, how do I go to the other, pieces of evidence? I don't know how to do this. I'm assuming it's not gonna let me save, right? It's not, right? How do I go to the other... Hold on. Navigate page. A and D? Let's navigate page. Move cursor. Pick up or put down truth panel. Navigate. Okay. No, it still does the same thing. So, is it like one of these? What the heck? What am I supposed to do? This doesn't make sense. Turn the page by moving your reticle to the bottom of the screen, or by using the mouse wheel. Well, I'm using the mouse wheel. I'm using the mouse wheel, dude. Oh wait, turn the page. You'll find the panels lined up at the bottom of the screen. It's your job to use these panels to fill the missing sections. Well, there's more than 5 sections. Is there just no more? Alright. I guess there's just no more. Crap. God, what the heck, dude? Oh, I see how it works. Okay, never mind. Crap. Where does this go? Right here? Okay, yeah. Last stock. Okay, I cannot lose here. I keep forgetting to look at the hints, duh. Hiko's drinking juice. Borrowing the tablecloth. Alright, I like this one a lot better than Danganronpa 1. This one's a lot... I don't know. It's easier, but it's because the other one was like less descriptive. And it kind of left you to just like put everything in one place. And then if you got one wrong, you'd have to like restart. And it's kind of annoying.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided... Though one person didn't come, the rest of us... But at that time, the traps... They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the... Additionally, they prepared some... the air conditioners in the office and dining hall. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air... Since the windows in the old building were covered. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a when he put on his night vision goggles. He saw Nagito guiding him. That's right. A murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the black... While the blackout was happening, someone else... The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, first, they closed the fire door in the hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and... That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floor. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. But he had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
This was a long trial. This was a really long trial.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I'm ready. I'm really ready. I want to see what this. I want to see what the punishments here are like. I wonder if did they up the ante? Did they make them like more intense? Because I remember like maybe it's because it was the first one I ever saw. I think the most like intense one was for what was his name? Leon, the baseball player.
Correct.
I think that was the most intense.
You've got it wrong. Hey! I... When that... You caught me? What? Hey! Impossible! Well... What?
I can't wait to find out what we do with Nagito, dude. This isn't like a Toko situation where it's like a second personality, and even though, you know, Genocide Jack was a murderer, a psychopath, they didn't plan on like killing everybody there. They were still in for the game because they wanted to live. But Nagito, he has like the same complex that like Junko had, so this is a different situation, and I don't know how we're gonna deal with that.
Amazing! No. See? You're kidding, right?
Dude, it's Junko. Yeah, he was trying to kill Nagito instead, but I still can't forgive him. He killed Byakuya. He killed my boy, Bug. He killed my boy. I can't forgive him for that.
Hey. See? Don't fuck with me! What? Amazing! Great! What's going on?
What's going on?
right. Hey!
However,
Whoa!
nope. Perhaps.
What?
See?
I will guide you all.
Hmm. Why?
Such despair.
No way.
Someone like me? How unexpected.
So that's why I decided to help Teru too. Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. Oh, I know where this is going. If he was willing to go that far, that he might be truly the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order to confirm it, I decided to help Teru.
Well... Isn't that right?
In order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. Oh, come on, Bug. Bug, that wasn't just a fat joke. That was just sad. No, like sad as in that was a bad joke. It was just sad. My God, Bug. Oh my God. Bug, do you know what needs to happen? Bug, do you know what that means? Do you know what this means, Bug? You just earned yourself number 16, dude. You just earned yourself number 16. Dude, you did it. You got 16. Congratulations, Bug. Round of applause for Bug. He did one last fat joke for a dead man. Brilliant. Okay. I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right? Man. Great! Impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Hey! Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, wait! No!
Hey!
Hey!
Impossible!
That's... Hey!
Why you?
Oh God, I just want to see him die. It's like almost 3 a.m. so I just I'm speeding through the dialogue. As you've noticed, I'm sort of reading it myself. I just want to see the punishment. Call it a night.
Roll. Whew.
No.
Did he have Big Smoke's order before he died, right?
That is... Why?
What was Byakuya's final meal? Like he had like a huge dinner, dude. That was the last dinner, dude. That was Byakuya's last dinner.
Answer me.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
She's waiting for me. For God's sake, Beth, he's dead. Yeah, Beth, that was so insensitive. Why would you make a joke about a dead man? Can't believe you. See, Bug, me and you, we have morals. We have good morals. We don't make jokes about dead people, but Bug, we're great. We're great people.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know
Dude,
it's
she's
gonna be
probably
difficult
dead.
by yourself.
Also, Beth, we are being completely
Wait for me
sarcastic.
until then,
We are
okay?
being very sarcastic.
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already.
I know that already. That's why I need to.
Dude, with the world how it is now, your mom's definitely waiting for you. Yeah, she's waiting for you at home, dude. She's waiting for you, all right. And you're gonna go meet her too.
Hey! Oh, damn it!
Wrong! That's why I wanted to go home!
Fine.
I'm sorry. I think I'm the one who went crazy.
So, yoo-hoo!
Yes, please, it's punishment time.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now,
Wait!
now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Hey! Please!
I can only imagine what this is gonna be like.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies!
Mama!
Oh, it's Virtual Boy. Lyrics? There's lyrics now? Yep, exactly. This is what I thought it was gonna be like. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Never mind. What? Oh my god, dude. You're just killing him. It's not even like a creative punishment. You're just killing him. He's alive? What? Oh. Oh my god.
lava?
That's not how lava works. Clearly, Bug.
No.
What are you saying?
Nice! Hmm?
You bastard! What?
Not fair. Of course. Huh? So
Then... Stupid!
Such despair.
you crap!
Nope.
From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all, you ultimates who inspire hope in your splendid talents. There's no way I could be happy when we've lost such a talented individual. Shut up. Just shut up, Nagito.
Don't fuck with me!
What? Someone like you. Hey.
He wouldn't have floated back up if he was dropped right in. There would be just a burnt cat bottom. Dude, I don't even think there'll be a kid, much less any, like a skeleton, at the bottom of the volcano. I don't think there will be anything.
Great!
You fiend.
Hey!
Well... This is exciting!
Pissed me off.
What? How unfortunate. Isn't that right? Hey. Wait! Huh?
Please listen!
Let me ask. You fiend.
Well?
Fiend. Do our best to work
Perhaps.
together. Oh, whatever.
I am sorry!
This is not gonna go well. Over half these people are gonna be dead. She might be dead.
Yes.
Like... Jeez.
Well? Right?
But
I'm gonna do it!
Fine.
Well, you almost died twice, and it was only the first trial, so already high hopes. Hey, we did this last time, Bug, remember? I did bad, but, like, I quickly picked up, dude. I nailed those last trials, okay? I was spot on. We're good, dude. Look, it was the first trial. It's obvious that I got 2 game overs. Besides, this is the difficulty up, for logic at least. This is the highest difficulty, so. As I experienced something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. Uh-oh, what's about to happen? After not doing much of anything, I duly looked up at the sky. There, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimmed with stars. this.
Is someone watching me?
What?
Danganronpa.
Guys. um.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything. Even if we weren't told this directly, you'd know it just by looking at the world. The internet, TV, and newspapers are overflowing with hopeful messages that say exactly that. But people who can't win, people who don't try to win, people who try their best and still can't win, they are all worthless trash. There are two kinds of people in this world.
Moving mouth?
Those who are born with worth, and everybody else.
Okay.
No matter how hard a
It's
lowly
animated.
human tries, they will never be the same as someone who was born worthy. They say that effort breeds success.
This is new.
That's a complete lie. The world is not that accommodating. No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog. No matter how much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky. Which means unworthy humans will never become worthy, no matter what they do. People with talent don't become talented. They're just born with their abilities right from the start. That's right. Just like you guys. That's why I have so much respect for you all. Just so you
By
know,
the way, do not
I
take
feel
half of what he just said to heart. That's just not true.
admiration is wishing you could be like the object of your admiration. But what I feel is not so self-serving. How should I put it? What I feel is more pure. More like a selfless love that wants nothing in return. So, I want you guys to believe me when I say, I don't mind if you kill me. But I don't care if the killer survives. Or if I just want both sides to do their very best. I want to see with my own two eyes the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will be there when hope and despair collide and unleash their energy. So please, let me help you. If you're planning to kill me, I would be honored to help you carry out your plan. I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits.
Oh, shut up. Did you knock him out? Sea and punishment, sin and coconuts. Alright. Byakuya and Teratsu died last night. An ordeal like that doesn't just change the fact that I still get hungry. I learned this firsthand as I headed toward the hotel restaurant with dreary, sullen footsteps. Alright. I'm saving right here, and I'm quitting. But we need to talk about something. We need to talk about something. Okay. We need to talk about what the heck happened at the end of Chapter 1. I have multiple ideas. Either A, there's something in the sky. 2, he talked to me. He was talking to the player, and this is about to go doki doki, in which case, I don't know what to think. But it doesn't. I don't know. That or it's like it's all a simulation. Which B and C are still sort of like the same thing, but nah, actually they're not. Not close. And I don't really know what to think. And I don't think it's the first one. I think it's B or C. I'm starting to think my original theory from the first stream is starting to be right. It goes Doki Doki and you start to panic. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna acknowledge the joke there. I'm not gonna acknowledge that. That was cheap. That was stupid. That was a stupid joke. Okay. I don't know what to think of that. Oh my god, I cannot wait to finish chapter 2 just to see, just for it to give me something more. God. I was really hoping we'd see like more of the other characters in this one. You know? Byakuya was dead, dude. I can't believe it. Though, if I'm in a simulation, are any of these people real? Am I the only real person here? I don't know. I don't know. It's 3 a.m. Eastern time. For you guys, it's 4. And not only do I need sleep, but I need to sleep on this. I don't know what to think about what we just saw. So, thanks for coming to the stream. I'm going to bed. Bug, Beth, good night.